Hello guys, welcome back to another lovely trading video. In this one we're doing another one on Apple. The reason for this is we can see it's up around 2.5% as we are making this video, and it's about $1 away from hitting $182.86. And why is that level so significant? That's when Apple will hit and be the first company ever to hit a $3 trillion market cap. So coming into this level, obviously we would expect some sort of big movements to occur, whether that's strong selling or people using this as a strong buying opportunity. But it does look quite possible that we could hit it today or at least later this week, at the latest if markets do continue up. But yeah, definitely take into account 182.86 will be a key level because that's when Apple hits a $3 trillion market cap. We are seeing today as well though that it has been moving quite strong up. The only thing to take into account looking at it intraday and why we may not hit it today is looking at the RSI. We can see that we're actually starting to diverge. Obviously we can see over here RSI is kind of making these lower lows while price is making these higher highs. So this could signal that we're going to struggle to kind of keep continuing up because the buying pressure is getting weaker for each high we make. So if we can push to 182.86, then obviously we will hit that $3 trillion market cap. But that is the only worrisome thing. We may not hit it today, but we would expect hopefully to at least hit it later this week at the latest. And then yeah, when we come into the 182.86, would probably be a good area to lock in some profits. Reason for that is we would expect, again, strong pressure either to the buy side or the sell side. We would expect strong movement coming into this area. So if you're already up in your position quite strong, it would make sense, even if you're not going to get out of all of it, just to lock in some profits, just because we could start seeing selling pressure come in at that level. Also, we are right now, we can see heavy resistance anyway coming into this level. Before it was a double top, sold off. We now kind of have like a triple top. But again, it does look like we're kind of breaking in. You could, I guess, kind of even look at this as a head and shoulders pattern. And if so, then it's kind of an inverse head and shoulder pattern that would signal a upwards break. And if so, where are our targets? Really, the first target we're looking at, and kind of the key target, would be 192. Reason for that, as you can see on the daily chart, that is the second deviation. If we are to break that, 195 will kind of be that next key area. So those are really the key upside targets we're looking at. If it decides to instead sell off, statistical mean is kind of where we would expect the stock to return to, because at the end of the day that is the mean. So we always expect price to kind of return to that area in price. If it does continue down lower than that, buy zones at 153 and 147. And when we say these buy zones, depending on how you're looking at Apple, if you're looking at an investment or a trade, you're going to be using these differently, because obviously if you're looking to trade, you may not want to wait the few months that it'll probably take to come to 150. But if you're looking to invest more long term, it can make sense to just be patient and wait for price to drop down, because there is really no point buying at an all-time high when prices will at some point drop lower. And yeah, so these are kind of the key targets we're looking at. Key one, obviously, the 182.86, $3 trillion coming into that level. So I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on Apple. Hope that gives you some insight into the stock. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. And that's it. Peace.